There are three things I like about this budget. First, I think, is this focus on mechanical de-sludging. It's been an issue for a very long time, and people, for example, like Ms. Wada Wilson, have been talking about getting away from manual scavenging. And this push towards mechanical de-sludging, I think, is a very good idea. And of course, my colleagues with the Sci-Fi Initiative have been working on this a lot over time. So that's the first thing that I think I really like about this. The second is I think it's making a real effort to try and help the MSME sector. One, the Credit Guarantee Fund, which I think is a good thing. The Economic Survey says there's been good uptake on that, and that's nice. In addition, it's put in this incentive through the tax system to ensure that big firms pay their bills to the MSMEs because they only get credit when they are paid and not when they are billed. And so that's another good thing that's sort of there in the budget. And the third thing I think is sensible, which is they've allotted significant sums of money. They say about 60,000 crores from public funds, another 15,000 crores from PPP. That's 75,000 crores in total in what they call last mile and first mile kind of infrastructure for major bulk goods and ports to supplement the large investments that are being made in roads and railways, which is roughly about half of the 10 lakh crores in capital expenditure that the minister spoke about. So these are the three things that I think I really liked about the budget. The other interesting thing in the budget that's sort of hidden and didn't show up in the speech, but is actually a very significant shift, is that if you look through the numbers, you find that the Central Road and Infrastructure Fund sets, which was this large amount that was being taken out of your every time you paid for petrol or diesel, that's when the government reduced prices over the last year, they took money out of that. So instead of the budgeted amount of 140,000 crores, the revised estimates only have less than 60,000 crores. And going forward, they're looking at only 45,000 crores. Which means that the way this cess used to be used to fund, it was like a proxy user charge for the use of roads, etc. And it was being used to fund road infrastructure, NHAI, and so on and so forth. Going forward, that doesn't seem to be the case. Whereas up to this year, most of NHAI's investments was funded out of the cess, out of the Permanent Bridge Fund, out of the National Highway Monetization Fund. Next year in the budget, only about 20% is being funded through these kinds of funds. The remaining is on the budget. So there's been this major shift in the way that infrastructure is being funded. And that's, of course, almost a shift over 100,000 crores. And that's something that I think one needs more discussion about. But the budget speech was very quiet on it, and I look forward to see whether the Congress sort of picks up on this aspect going forward.